Good afternoon, members of the audience. Firstly, let me thank Shiva for organizing this event and inviting me to speak to you. So, ICANN is the organization that was created in 1998 to, be almost like the telephone directory of names and numbers. As Rajneesh mentioned earlier, the internet was created by the United States, Defense Forces, but when it was open to the private sector for public use, they needed to make sure that the numbers, the unique identifiers, are stored by a certain company, which should not have a profit motive, and ICANN became that company. So what's the uniqueness about what we do? Whenever you send an email or when you search for a site, when you put in the name, it should go to the right site. Every site has a unique identifier, which is a number. There are standards which are meant for these numbering systems. There is a new standard which the IETF has come up with, but slowly the world will move to that standard. But essentially, it's that numbering system which makes sure that when a query is made to go to a website, it is responded to. Now, what is the challenge that ICANN faces from purely the technical perspective of names and numbers? If Rajneesh kind of covered a lot of ground around issues around internet governance and where things are today. But one of the challenges that we face possibly is, as he mentioned, that about 3 billion people across the globe use the internet. There's still less than 50% of the population of the world, closer to 40%. The next lot of growth of the internet, a lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it will not come from English-speaking domains. It'll come from other languages. And gearing the internet to be able to work with different languages, different scripts, is a challenge one of the challenges that ICANN is working on. We are actually, amongst other things, we work with CDAC, which is a Center for Computing in Pune, to help them develop what we call Neo-Brahmi scripts. Which is essentially, I'm not a technical person, but essentially from a layman's perspective, it is to convert, binary code into different languages so that, they can eventually be used for querying. Apart from that, we are obviously going through a bit of a transition in how ICANN is, certain functions of ICANN is managed. And I think one of the fallouts of that process, the positive fallout, is that ICANN is possibly globalizing far more than it has ever in the past. We now have coverage in multiple time zones. The reason I'm standing here and speaking to you is that for the first time, ICANN has a representative in India. We've got representatives in China, Korea, and other parts of the Asia-Pacific region and rest of the world. And we are, as Rajneesh said, we believe in the widest possible multi-stakeholder engagement. Just to conclude, I would say that my role with ICANN in India is to engage with all stakeholders. So that includes, everyone in this room in a sense, whether you're a student, whether you're a business person, whether you're from the technical community, or whether you're from the government or civil society. My role is to essentially engage with all parts of our general user groups and internet's user group, and and hopefully sooner rather than later, ICANN will be involved in specific projects. Just the one I've described with CDAC, but we are hoping to do some more outreach programs where we can help work with local communities to build, tools or systems which help better understanding and better usage of the internet. So with that, I'll conclude now, and I look forward to this afternoon's conversations. Thank you.